Who wanted the baddest?
I didn't know you could cook up like that.
Let's see. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Konichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
Hey. Make sure my mic is nice. 1 2 1 2 microphone check. 1 2 microphone check. Can you hear me out there nice and clear? Do you hear me out there? Bump stickity bo, huh? It's TGIF. It is Friday, people. Grand rising, grand day. There's nothing good about morning. That's a little something to throw in here for a while. But welcome to this week's episode. And the final episode for the week of Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups with yours truly, the Grumpy OG, Crush the Legend. You know, how y'all doing, man? We had a nice week. We had a nice week of true conversations, talking boxing, talking life, talking this, talking that. We was able to get through the first 4 days of the week. Now we right here on Friday, man. Now hopefully I get you started on Friday, because this is that day, man. This is that day where you can sing that theme song, your anthem. Just got paid and you're broke again. Y'all thought I was going to do the Johnny Kemp joint. You know I got to switch it up for y'all every time, every now and then. Yeah, but you just get paid and be broke again because your money just gets sucked up like a vacuum cleaner, like just that quick zoom. Y'all know how it is. Yeah, you just got paid and then you can't even keep none of the dough to yourself. You got to take care of home. You got to take care of everyone in the home. And so forth. You got car insurance, gas, this, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, when you take care of all that, what you got left? You only left with a little bit, but it's a little something. Hey, but don't get upset, man. Hey, listen, don't get upset. Because if you handling your business and then you ain't got much money in your pocket to party and boyish, don't even worry about it because you're taking care of business. That's what responsible people do. They take care of business. I know people, man, that walk around with rabbit ears for pockets because they didn't empty their whole pocket out and took care of what they needed to take care of. But then that same person who don't have money to spare or enough space to party and bullshit, another person will call that person broke. And I'm like, well, damn, how you gonna call someone broke because they handling their business? See, sometimes it's just about handling business. Sometimes you just can't be playing around. Everything is not about partying bullshit. Sometimes life is just about what life is, what goes on in life. You know what I mean? But I hear people on an everyday basis talk about how much more money that they have than somebody, or even just talking about how much there's so many broke people around, especially with men. You let the woman tell you, man ain't got no damn money. Man is broke. This, that, and the other, blah, blah. Well, hey, you got women that's broke too. This is why y'all running around screaming, man broke, man broke, man broke. There's a lot of broke women out here too. But, ladies and gentlemen, what's the true definition of a broke person? Because the word, just like so many words, get used so loosely. And I'm like, hold up. Wait a minute. You might need to slow down and think about what is really broke. What is a broke person? What, a person who's short maybe $50 on a pair of sneaks? I mean, do that make you a broke person? That you go somewhere to purchase something that you want or you interested in, and you don't have enough money? I guess that's what you call a broke person. Is that what you call a broke person? A person who always got money in a pocket, got some kind of money, but they don't have enough money in a pocket to afford certain things. Is that a broke person? I'm not telling y'all. I'm asking y'all this morning because I need to know. So as we all together, getting the eye boogers out our eyes and the marination crust out the corner of our lips, somebody help me out, because I don't understand the true definition of a broke person. Or is it a person broke because after they take care of everything that's important to take care, and like I said some seconds ago, they don't have much left to do anything else? Is that a broke person? Or is it a broke person who don't have an income at all? I mean, what's the definition of a broke person? Because if somebody got a job, even if they do everything that they need to do, take care of what they need to take care of, even if the last bit of money that they have, until the next time come around, even if they just left with $2, that makes them a broke person. For me, a broke person is a person who don't have an income and don't have an income and don't have a hustle. That's a broke person to me. Or you could be a broke person with money. What are we talking about? You can actually be a broke person with money. Think about that. You can actually be a broke person with money. Now, you probably saying to yourself, what do the grumpy OG mean by being a broke person with money? Well, some people would say a broke person with money is somebody who got money, but they tight because they're not willing to spend it like that. People come up with their own terminologies and definitions and things like that. Well, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to move on before we actually get the show started. A broke person, to me, is a person who don't have an income. No kind of income. That's a broke person to me. But hey, if someone is working from, they got a job and, they got to go from paycheck to paycheck, that's not a broke person to me. So I don't know where y'all get y'all definitions from and things like that. A broke person or, And I was just looking at something, right? Not too long ago before I came on. And I ran across a video. And there was some females on it. I'm not going to call them women, okay? It was a group of females. I know. It was a, group of females always talking about a man's pocket. Now, let me tell y'all what they were talking about, because this is what led me to what I was just talking about, in a way. So, the conversation that they were having was about basically being ungrateful, right? So what happened was they was talking about how much money a man give them for lunch. Do y'all hear what I'm saying to y'all? They was sitting on this panel talking about how much a man's supposed to give them for lunch, or if he actually takes them out to eat, how much he's supposed to spend, what they going to set. So listen to this. These women was up there complaining and being all bougie and hot and ditty and all this stuff, right? And complaining about how much money a man should get them to eat. First of all, let's start from the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, no matter who you are, no matter how you was raised in your own household, no matter which religion group you belong to, if ain't nobody gonna keep it real, well, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. A man is not obligated to pamper, take care of a woman that is not his wife, which is contracted, or his responsibility, meaning his daughter. But women, because they got the box, because this is the only reason why they think the way that they think, it's because of the box. But because of the box, they just think, oh, excuse me, how you gonna be ungrateful without being ungrateful? That don't even make sense. But you come out your pocket and say, hey, you hungry? Yeah. You come out your pocket, you give her $20, go get yourself something to eat. Oh, well, thank you. But what you saying thank you like that for, sis? Why you think you gotta be so bland? Oh, thank you. And then while you saying it with this bland ass thank you, you got this old mean look on your face like somebody that stole your puppy. And looking at this man that who is that he didn't have to do it. Remember this. He don't have to do these things. Who the hell is you? You ain't nothing but a female with a coochie. You know more than that. If you think you any more than that, then I'm gonna tell you, you're not. Because you think you all that just because of a box. That's why these women would never understand what a goddess is. And truthfully, we all God and goddesses, because didn't the Creator make us in the image of Himself? For all my smart ass Bible, the good book quote people, y'all like to quote the verses so much. Didn't God create mankind or man in the image of Himself? So that means that you are a God. There's a God within you. Or if you're a female, there's a goddess within you. But these women ain't acting like no damn goddess. They ain't. Look how they value themselves. They value themselves by their looks and their body. Come on, man. But you gonna frown your face up and have the nerve to be ungrateful when someone just out of their own kindness of their heart, their own generosity, there's offer to buy you whatever, buy you lunch, buy you breakfast, go about your way. Well, okay, I don't know what I'm gonna get with this $20. Shit, what I'm gonna get? I can only get me a breakfast sandwich with this. You need more than $20 to eat? Where are you eating at then? Where are you eating at? I don't care. Somebody offered and gave you money so you can go eat something, get a snack or whatever, and then you're gonna have nerve to be bougie and all choosy and picky about what somebody gave you. They don't have to give you nothing. And then your ass is growing any damn way. I'm tired of hearing this nonsense. I'm ready to take on the whole world. I'm ready to go on every freaking panel when they going live and kill this whole conversation because me, the grumpy OG, I'm tired. I'm tired of hearing all this, what a man got to spend, and all this, and y'all don't have to do nothing. You big ass trick, that's all y'all are, is a trick with a price tag on it. Then y'all think y'all deserve this stuff. For what? And then it's the whole thing y'all worrying about a man taking you, how much a man is giving you to eat, or how much he's taking you out to eat, what he's spending on you to eat. Damn it, can y'all even cook? That's what kills me. Oh, man, gotta give me this. Man, gotta, this $20 ain't enough. This ain't enough. He take you to a restaurant. Okay. The way his account is set up, the way this man account may be set up, he might not be able to be the guy that can take you to a 5-star restaurant and spend down there $1,000 on your damn plate. But whatever he can spend, he can spend. What do you mean? You don't, what the hell? Bitch, matter of fact, since you're talking all this nonsense, do you spend that type of money on yourself for food? Or is it always you getting it from a man? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Even so, whatever your average is, whatever you use, whatever it is that you used to. When someone is coming out there, the kindness of their heart to treat you to something, man, you don't be like, excuse me. Because guess what? You only got one time to do that with me, Ski, and then you can exit stage left at fast and furious speed. Because you forget, we don't have to do these things. Stop thinking that a man is supposed to take care of your grown ass. No, he ain't. It's tacky. It's tacky. Yeah, it's tacky both ways. But I'm like, what is y'all talking about? Spend this and spend that. Half of these bros don't even know how to cook. That's why they always worrying about you giving them money so they can go out and eat. That's why they always want to go on a date. Because they don't even know how to cook. What? Are you serious? Oh, every time you get hungry, or every time we get hungry, oh, I gotta come out my pocket and we gotta go eat somewhere. We gotta go eat somewhere. And guess who gotta pay for it? I do. I gotta pay for it. In order for us to eat, I got to feed us. And then most likely I might have to cook for it because I might even know how to cook. But your Hasidity ass don't. Your little hot box, that you value yourself on, because women don't even know how to value their own damn selves. Women don't even know how to value their own damn selves, and then most of them that do, that's what? It's averaging out to being a hoe. I'm just saying. But you can't even cook. And you want to, where we going to eat? Where we going to eat? I want to go here. Well, if you want to go there, how about you spend your own damn money? How you going to tell me where you want to go, and I'm the one that got this damn money? You ain't doing the damn thing. And guess what? What do we get in return after this? What do we get in return? If it's a good night, we're going to get some. It's a bad night, you still fucking ate. And guess who got an attitude? Me. What are we talking about? So they really need to pipe down, because a lot of this, I ain't gonna say all women, not all women, but man, I don't know, maybe these new millennial women or something. Something ain't right about them, because they really think that they supposed to get taken care of. They think they worth all this damn money. They think they women just because of the gender. They think they woman. It takes a lot to make you a woman. It ain't just, you know what I mean? You're a woman by nature because of your organs. You know, you have breasts, you have a vagina. But it's more to being a woman than that. But, you know, they don't think that. But then they turn around and be like, man, you treat me like I'm a whore. Look at how you praise yourself, dumb. What are we talking about? But I don't like ungrateful people. Then people think that someone is supposed to do something for them. I'm tired of hearing it. Ain't nobody got to do nothing for you if you ain't the child of the person or if you ain't the husband or wife. Anything out of wife, husband, and children, you're not obligated to do nothing for nobody. And don't keep that in your mouth. But this is what a man is supposed to do. What man? What is the woman supposed to do? Because they always talk about what a man is supposed to do. You never hear none of these smart mom hoes talk about what a woman is supposed to do. Then they can never tell you what they do for their man in return when they get these, you know, run across the guys that look out for them. They can't tell you what they do for them in return because they don't do nothing for them in return. But do what? Strip. Face down, ass up. Yeah, that's what y'all like to give in return. But then at the same time, it's like, don't treat me like I'm a whore. You're advertising yourself like one. What are you talking about? You advertising and showcasing your ass like that's who you are. So if that's the type of energy you putting out there, sis, then that's the type of energy you want to get back. But at the end of the day, ladies, no matter how good your little cuckoo box is, a man ain't obligated to take care of your ass or do anything for you outside of your husband or your dad. I'm tired of it. So it's like, that's a good conversation to start off coffee and donuts for grown-ups. But man, it's been a very interesting week, may I say. It's been an interesting week. So much been going on. You know, I tell y'all what. Now, look at all the things that's going on, right? Now we got the we got P. Diddy situation. We got this, that going on, and all these things, right? But one thing that's been going on for a while now that we don't touch on enough. We do not touch on enough. And see, a lot of these other things that we touch on, they're distractions. Like, I get it. You know, Sean Combs did what he did. You know, you got people on different sides of that. I feel the way that I feel about that. But guess what? Besides, you know, Diddy and his freak offs, there's other things that been going on in the world that's even more important than that. What about the young brother that they just found hanging from a damn tree? They not talking about that, are they? They not talking about that young black man, that young melanated man that was found hung on a damn tree. Nobody's talking about that. These type of things still go on. And I'm like, hey man, I thought that, you know, the lynching and, you know, that these things ain't supposed to be taking place because we're in modern times now. But no, don't you know there is still, quote unquote, slavery actually taking place right now in all US of A. Yeah. Right now in some areas in the South, you still have people who still are slaves, and they live, they get treated, they act, they move like slaves, like you used to see in the movies and stuff. But nobody is talking about these things. These are serious things that need to be talked about. But we can talk about how much what a man is supposed to do. We could talk about, hey man, look how many more cars I got. I got this hot Bentley, this, that, and the other. We can brag about everything that we got going on. We talking about, we brag about killing each other, this, that, and the other. But then there are things that's going on in this world that ain't nobody talking about. So what are we talking about? A young man just was found hanging from a tree over a week ago. You don't hear that on your social medias. You don't hear that on CNN. But yeah, they talking about Puffy. You don't hear it on the BBC. They talk about all type of stuff. But there's people that's still getting lynched, y'all. People that's still getting hung. People that's still getting burnt. But we talk about all this other nonsense. Huh? Then we keep talking about, I hate this place. I hate this place. They don't love us. Well, you talk about how the people in charge of this continent, because it's not a country. When I speak on the USA, I'm going to speak on it correctly. It's a damn continent. It's not a country. All right? It's not a country. Your country is the city or the county that you live in. Philadelphia will be my country because the USA is a continent, not a big ass country or a small country or middle-sized country. Your country is your county, your townships, and all that. But you got all these things that's going on in your city, your state, your county. More important than all this chucking and jiving, entertainment. The things that need to be done. You got children that's still coming up missing every day. It ain't stopped with the what was the young girl, the Chicago situation, Tamika Jenkins. This stuff haven't stopped. Yeah, just because you don't hear the name Pizzagate anymore doesn't mean that Pizzagate doesn't exist, because Pizzagate still is going on. And for those who don't know what Pizzagate is, let me just tell y'all real quick, if you don't know, Pizzagate is, one of the names that they use for sex predators and shit, trafficking of young people, okay? And a lot of your favorite people that you look up to, that you you put on a pedestal and hold to a certain level, guess what? Some of these people, they are part of that. All this nonsense. But yeah, they ain't talking about how many young teenagers coming up missing on a daily basis. In your city. In your city, every day is a child missing. Is a child missing. A preteen, a teenager. All that. There's a bunch of young men starting to come up missing. Listen, there's a bunch of young men that's starting to come up missing. Listen, pay attention to what I'm saying to y'all. And you say, now, don't get me wrong. Some of these young people who's coming up missing, some of them, they not getting snatched up or anything like that. Some of them are just stepping off. They leaving home. They done left home. They feel like it ain't no love at home. So they go wandering out in the streets and they disappear. But when you got so many people disappearing at a high rate, you ain't gonna be able to deter if people is actually getting put in trunks and all that, or they just don't want to be bothered. Sometimes your little daughter, she's gonna be rebellious because she thinks she's grown, and she ain't grown, but she just thinks she's grown, right? But she ain't grown, so She gonna step off. She gonna run away. She gonna run away. You know, she gonna step off because she wanted to. Not that somebody came and snatched her up. Now, even though we know that these things be happening to these children, but man, we ain't gonna sit out here and act like some of these children ain't leaving home either. But it's something that needs to be talked about, something that needs to be attention paid to it. Because the whole thing is, these young men are coming up missing. I don't care if these young men, you know, I do care to a certain extent, but you know, when these young men out there, you know, the ones that's killing themselves and this, that, and other, blah, 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 which I want these young brothers to start paying attention to, because they constantly out there killing each other. And then when those peoples get to your bodies, you know what they doing. Yeah, they still taking organs out of people, man. They still taking organs from people. Disrespecting your body. Disrespecting your family. Disrespecting you as a human being because they feel as though, oh, you ain't here no more. You don't need these things. Who is you to go take something that don't belong to you? And that I did not agree to give. But pay attention to what I'm saying. Listen, they keep coming up missing. Now, of course, they're going to make it look like that is always, you know, a situation, but it's real crazy. And you know what they doing, people? You know what they doing? The one that's coming up missing, it's coming up missing, right? And then their body parts is not there. I just heard something. I can't put the people names out there like that, but in my neighborhood, one of the friends in the neighborhood was telling me about a situation with a young guy here in Philly that he found the boy dead. Boy went missing. Family found him dead, but half of his organs wasn't even in his damn body. And he ain't no organ donor. This shit is serious. So you know what they doing with these organs when they take your organs? You know what they doing? They giving it to these old evil fucks who time clock been over, been expired, but they just want to keep on living. So that's what they doing. They putting it right in now, so they can still be alive for some more time and still be able to do the wicked things that they doing. Yeah. But they fail to realize, man, you can't trump Mother Nature. You can't trump the Creator. But at some point in time, those things are no longer going to work for you. Those things are no longer going to be a service. As some of your old politicians and some of the old, you know, big names for these top families that run the world. No one lives forever. No one lives forever. Not in human form anyway, not in this avatar anyways. Not in this avatar that we are, because that's all we are, is energy inside this shell that's a damn avatar, and we having a damn experience. And some of y'all don't know we are energy. We ain't really human. We just having a human experience. We are energy. But I'll take y'all on a science trip next time around. But look at all this that's going on, and look at what's being talked about and what's not being talked about. And it's driving me nuts. Because these are some serious things that it could be your child missing next. It could be my child missing next. I have 3. And I got to worry about all 3 of them, even though 2 of them are adults. Still, adults come up missing too, don't they? Adults come up missing too, just as well as anybody else. But we sitting around here talking about 1,000 bottles of baby oil. We talking about 1,000 bottles of baby oil. We up here talking about lubricants and this, that, and the other. What celebrity couple is getting divorced? What's the new celebrity couple? Who's coming out with a record? Can Drake come back from that Kendrick Lamar lyrical ass-licking whipping? Yeah, I mean, those things is good, but those things is not to be talked about every day. Think about that. Just take a moment to yourself, 5 or 10 seconds. Just inhale and exhale and just think about it while you're doing it, like it's really effed up out here. So that's why a lot of us, we keep a smile on our faces, because it takes more muscle to frown your face up than it takes to smile. And we know a lot of these things that we do cling on to, we do it we use these things for escapism, to escape the things that we tired of facing every day. I get that. So I can understand where some of y'all coming from, if y'all feel that way. But we just gotta be able to, be fair with your sight. Be real about what you seeing. Don't be fake about what you seeing, because there's a lot of that that's going on. They do it in boxing 7 days a week when it comes to the conversation. They do that enough in boxing, baby. They do that enough with boxing, all right? I mean, look at it. Now we got, they do it in boxing all the time. I mean, look at the clowns. Just look at them. Now, Devin Haney, he up there trying to brush himself back into the sport. Not to show us that he can face adversity. Not to show us that he's a real champion. He's a true warrior. It's because money. Money will make you do some strange things for some change. You willing to do a loud holler for $1. This man mind, he know his mind ain't right. See what money do? Money mess your mind up, people. This young dipper, soft as cotton candy, soft as a wet cotton ball. No, good and damn well he's still not mentally stable to come right back into the sport of boxing and get in the damn ring. And it wouldn't be right to say pick up where he left off, because where he left off, he left off with getting up off his ass a couple of times. So I can't even say that. But y'all know what I mean. We can't say, well, he wants to get back because you know why? Ooh, it's some money in here. I can get me some money. What people do for money. But ain't he big boss boy? That's a Haney face. Ain't he the big boss boy? Ain't he the one that pays everybody? Huh? Y'all think the grumpy OG forgot about those arguments? Oh, y'all haven't argued about it in a while. Yes, I know, I understand. But over here on the land, we remember everything over here on the land. So can I bring the beat back like a DJ on your asses? Reminisce, let's go. Remember. Hold on, I gotta do this right. Do you remember? Yeah, y'all remember when Dad was talking that, y'all was talking that itch about Dad? But y'all keep on pocket watching like a bunch of opportunists and hoes. Always pocket watching. That's what them hoes do. That's what I was talking about at the beginning of Coffee and Donuts, just in a different subject. They're still pocket watching. Man, yeah, I want to say, man, people, Tank opponents make more money, fighting Tank than they would with Dev. Actually, Dev, he make more money than Tank, because, Dev his own damn boss. Tank and his own damn boss. Y'all remember that? Yes, I do. So, what I'm saying, in other words, if that's supposed to be the board like that, why ain't nobody rushing to get paid by this man? And then why is he coming back 9 months sooner than what he said? 9 months sooner, soon as I get home. Won't be nobody there, because your house ain't a home. Because you've been dethroned. Somebody made you fall on your ass bone, Devin, ain't you ain't fooling me. You ain't ready to get back yet. But you think you gonna miss that money, or the longer I take, they gonna forget me. Oh, we ain't gonna never forget you, homie, because you gave us a whole lot to keep on talking about, even if you never lace up the gloves again. You got your diehard fans, your delusional fans, then you got diehard boxing fans. And then you got your casuals, and then you got this, you got that, knick-knack, paddywhack, wherever it falls at, okay? But this dude, he want to get paid. Oh, the sheik. Oh, the sheik. He's our man, If he can't save boxing, nobody can. Yeah, I'm tired of hearing that too. Ooh, the sheik. Oh, the greatness, the highness, and all this nonsense. Ooh, he pitting on the best fight. Ooh, he pitting on the best car. What the hell is he doing? So that's when Dev showed up at the Bud of Badgemar fight. Ooh, I need this money. And then right after that, what happened right after they go around and then go punch a goddamn amusement park worker? Matter of fact, let's keep it real. It strolled on you any once, but your homies that you hanging with, y'all couldn't jump the dude. Because you trying to get some street credit, Devin. I need to go out here and do something. I need to bounce back. How you bounce back is by fighting Ryan Garcia, you punk ass mother. But you still don't want to fight Ryan Garcia. That's what you need to do. But he coming back. Well, let me tell you something. Bring your ass on back. Now, I did hear, because I didn't get a chance to look at it, and I haven't heard none of the family or any of the sources that I listen to. I get my sources a different way, all right, than most people. All right. For one, I'm going to let y'all know. I don't have like a correspondent. Like, you know how you got content creators, they call each other and all that. I don't get none of that. And I don't mind it, There's nothing wrong with it. But I don't get that. I don't get that phone call. Somebody say, hey, yo, Crunch, this is going on. You might need to drop that. I don't get none of that. But I know a lot of y'all do it with each other. But I don't get that. I rock out the way I rock out. You understand me? But you don't hear nobody really whispering about it. Because guess what? Some of Devin Haney fans, Devin Haney lost some damn fans. So I was hearing that, first the rumor was he was going to come back and fight Paro. But now I heard that the Paro fight is off. I don't know why. I didn't get a chance to look into it. What's going on, Law? Taking it easy, man. Another Friday talking about boxing shit, man,
Was it a smooth night?
Yeah, it was a smooth night. Everything was good. Yep. No leaks, none of that. So, yeah, you good money, bro. Yeah, so now we got to look at it, right? So Young Boy want to come back, but do he want to come back for money or he want to come back from legacy? Because we know everybody want to fight for money right now. When some of us been telling y'all it was about the money in the first place. We've been telling y'all that. But you old pocket watching, boxing fan holes was making y'all all pocket watching and all that. It ain't about the money, man. It's about the belts. It ain't about none of that right now. If you come and think about it, right? All right, let's really think this over. So now he want to rush back. And then people trying to say, well, look, man, you know, Dev coming back, man. He coming back to fight Paro. He coming back to fight Paro. Look, man, it ain't over for him. It ain't over for him. Still over for the dude. What the hell y'all talking about? It ain't over for him. Yeah, how you doing? I like Big Jay. I ain't seen her. You good? So you know, I'm like, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. So this dude want to get paid, but then I thought he was doing it, but he coming back taking on the tough opposition and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. But shit, he didn't get money, man, right? What he thought he was gonna come back and jump in the deal and try to negotiate with the Sheik? The Sheik only messing with who he messing with like that. Dad, the Sheik ain't dealing with you, Dad. The Sheik ain't messing with no Haneys. They don't want to deal with y'all. You know, the Sheik is dealing with who he's dealing with. He got his people. He got his folks. How y'all doing? Y'all all right? How you doing, big man? Good? All right, good. Yeah, I got to talk to my people real quick. I got too quiet. What's up, man? Yeah, but... Good morning to you, man. How you doing? All right? I got to wake these people up in a minute. But yeah, so getting back to it, man. What are we talking about? So I need for Devin Haney fans to tell me something. Why is your boy in a rush to come back? Because he gonna miss that damn money. And plus, you know, when you live a certain lifestyle, right? When you live in a certain lifestyle, you gotta keep that shit up. You know what I mean? You gotta keep it up. You gotta maintain it. They got they got a certain lifestyle they gotta maintain, and it costs money. But you saying, well, damn, they do got money, but man, you know it's a whole different tax bracket, baby. That's why they gotta, because it's a whole different tax bracket, so they're moving it all different. See, it ain't like how we are. We can take those chances. How you doing? We could take those chances, with us being in a lower tax bracket. Give me a second. All right. See, in the lower tax bracket, we are able to do that. Because we're not paying as much as they are, but you got to look at it. It costs to do those things. You know what I'm saying? So you got to figure they homes, they mansions, or whatever they are. The bigger that house, the more electric you gonna burn, and this, that, and then they like to, because they got money, they gonna spend big. You see what I'm saying? Just because they can, that's because they have. 651, my man. No problem. Yeah, so that's the situation. So now is these guys coming back to get paid, or are they coming back for legacy? Get paid. I want these guys to get paid. They getting paid anyway. Shit, they making more money than any of us. I'm ready to, take one for the team. Shit, man, I've been paying for your pay-per-views and all that. I might have went to one or two of your fights. Get back to the community, man. Get in there with me, man. Let me get some of my money back. Then maybe I can help my community a little more, since y'all too busy to do it from y'all level. But I'm just saying, these are the things that you have to take into consideration. But why is they coming back? And hey, the saying, all money ain't good money. All money ain't good money. So y'all keep on thinking the Sheik is good fucking money, huh? Y'all keep thinking the Sheik is good money. All money ain't good money. All money ain't good money, man. But everybody put a price on themselves. Like we all hold at some point in time, even the dudes. Okay. You know what I mean, y'all do not get it at all. But what we gonna do? They gotta get paid, right? But they gotta do it right. You know? They gotta do it right, man. So where we are, as far as right now, as boxing fans, where are we as content creators when it comes to these fighters? Not just your favorite fighter, but boxing period as a whole. Where do we stand at mentally? Where do we stand at our level of tolerance for these fighters when they're not giving us the fights that we want? When they're not staying busy enough? When they not battle testing themselves enough? What do we do at this point? What do we do at this point? I have the slightest damn clue. But we definitely need to do something. But the only thing we can do is stay studying the sport, and we do the work that a lot of people don't have the time or the capacity to do. They just like to watch the sport. And then that's why they turn to us, you know, for updates and everything else. And we're a better source than the mass media, than old media, because we're the true source. All right, I would say that we're more of the truest source than, you know, the mass source, you know, the bigger line, and that's what it is. But I'm feeling like how I feel about 2024 right now, and damn, we're about to be in October. Within what, another week and a half, we'll be in October. Then there's only 2 more months left. Well, if y'all been keeping up on the final season of Power Ghost Book 2, now you know this is season 4, the final season. Instead of running it straight through, they did the first half back in the summer. Now they're doing the other half now. And this is how the way that I feel about the sport right now is the way that I feel about the show, because the show ain't really giving us nothing. Ain't much time left. So if y'all been following that show, then y'all understand my comparison. I feel the same way I feel about the show, because I was so hyped about it. I'm like, man, this is the final season. After these 10 episodes, we ain't getting no more Lord Tariq, no more fine Lord Effie, you know, Dirty Diane and this, that, and the other, my man Brayden and all that. You know, Kane, aka Bobby Brown, you know, the dude that wound up becoming a sensation. You know, Kane started off, Kane got on the acting from doing dancing routines on TikTok. But y'all know what I mean, man. So we thinking this one got to go out with a banger. Oh, banger, baby. But guess what? He ain't no banger like that, man. And we're not going out a 224 with a banger. We ain't going out. We not ending 24 on one of those notes when it comes to the sport of boxing. I'ma just be all we honest. Look, we ain't even hyped about it. We ain't even got another fight right now to be hyped about. The next time we be hyped about a fight and it's a meaningful hype, it's going to be in 25. Because everybody else, then they didn't effed it up. They effed up the whole second half of the year of boxing. Now, you know, 23 ended good with some nice bounce. Even fucking nut ass 22 ended with a couple nice fights. But man, what nice fight that's coming up in the next couple months that we can say, man, this is a banger. This is how it's going out. But wait a minute, Crutch, you're a hypocrite. Man, you was just up there praising the Canelo fight. Yeah, I gave Canelo and Berlanga their just due. I gave the whole card they just due because that card wasn't bad. The card wasn't bad. But you couldn't say, would you put that car overall in the top cars of the year? Which is something I think I'm going to get with the fam, and we're going to talk about that. Since we get into the closing of the year, we're going to get together, and we're going to do that. But follow me now. I mean, what's going on? You know, so yeah, I'm not excited. I'm just excited because I'm gonna see some boxing this weekend. But after this Du Bois and Anthony Joshua fight, what do we have next? What do we have next? Oh, I think we still waiting to hear if Tank gonna fight somebody in November. See, everything right now and after that is it's iffy. You understand what I'm saying? It's very iffy, so we don't know, so we waiting. I guess that's the next thing we waiting on. Because after this, there's not much going on. And we wanted Tank. We wanted Tank. We still might get Tank, but we don't know who we getting with Tank. And I get it. I heard a lot of the fam, my fam, my content creators, people I mess with, I call them fam. You see what I'm saying? I heard a lot of them talking about it. About Tank. Now, nobody really have too many names they've been coming up with. Because I think the El Rayo name is starting to die down, but, like they said, you got to see these guys stay busy, because what did I say in the beginning of the week? And I talked about that for 2 days, inactivity. So we have to see these guys stay active. All right? We have to. They got to stay active for whatever reason. No matter if it's a promotional reason, this, that, other, they got to stay active, because that inactivity is not going to help them. And then, it depending on how, how good or, how exciting they was, would determine how long their name would be mentioned when they in an activity. And as y'all can see, with some of the fighters that has been inactive, we don't talk about them much unless we speaking on inactivity, or unless it's someone that we really miss. But who's been inactive? Who's been in inactivity that we miss like that? Because I know there's a couple of people that need to go back to what I would call indefinite inactivity. Danny Garcia, go back to be in inactivity form when it comes to getting in that damn ring. And I think some of these fighters might need to retire young, man. Yep. That's how I feel. Then some of them want to play safe and get out the sport, with all these faculties working. I think some of them, their whole plan was just to come and, get in and get out, get what they can get out of it. You know what I mean? Before get more out the sport than the sport is going to get out and up. Get out and up. There's nothing wrong with that. This is how you do it. You understand? But let me see what's going on this morning. No, I got to do my roll call. First, and that's Susani, single mother. Salute to you, beautiful. Big Drake JBT in the building. Got my brother, Puerto Rican Prince, the truth, the master debater, D3 in the building. Real prison talk with my man, Tommy Time. Y'all want to know that real talk? When it comes to that prison talk, none of that ball talk. Check out my man, Real Prison Talk with Tommy. Uh-oh, there he is, coming up in the next 59 minutes, baby. My brother. Hardcore, J Hardcore Boxing, the best morning show on YouTube. See, I got the pre-breakfast show. My brother Jay got the exact breakfast show. So I'm what you call the brunch. That the breakfast before breakfast. And then, Hardcore Boxing with my man Jay Hardcore comes in and bring y'all the actual breakfast menu, the breakfast meal. So salute to him. Cass Sports in the building. Yo, Cass, I checked you out the other night, man, and I didn't even I didn't even do nothing in the chat, man, but I'm gonna start letting you know that I'll come through and check you out because y'all rocking with me. I'm rolling with y'all. That's how we gonna do it. Killer Mike MOB. The mob is in the building. The mob is in the building, man. AJ Gibson, TWT, the family being boxing. What's going on, bro? I really appreciate y'all coming through here, man. Listen, we rocking out. So Fury versus Usyk 2, yes, being boxing. That one. But see, it's so bad that I can't remember some things, and I forgot that's a fight that I wanted to see. The Fury and Usyk fight. But yeah, other than that, we got Triple D. We got Triple D, we got Ash, and we got Ash Juice AJ, right? And then we got Fury and Usyk, which I'm glad you reminded me being boxing. If I'm not mistaken, I think they got a kind of high undercard. I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna look back into it. Because now today when I get off work in about an hour, you know, now I can do a lot of stuff. Like when I'm listening to hardcore, I could be catching up on some other things. But yeah, definitely, man. But hopefully 25 will bring us something. But, you know, 24 giving us somebody, it ain't giving us that pill. Some girl? Oh, one of them homeless people. Yeah, you need it? It was no one there. Tell them, no, I want to talk to you about the dude. Tell them I'm doing something. Yeah, but anyways, right? Real quick. Yo, what's up, Prize? There go my brother Prize Fighter, man. Yeah, but other than that, man, you know, what can we do? What are we going to do? We're going to continue to do what we do. We follow the sport, we follow life, and we're gonna put out the heat, and we're gonna be honest about it. This is one thing that I like about myself, not because I like myself, but I'll be honest. This is what I like about hardcore. This is why the people that I listen to, I follow, is because of a great reason when it comes to talking about the sport and a lot of other things, because y'all just as great on other topics, just as well as boxing. Oh yeah, see, being boxing, bro. I forgot we got Bivol and my man Arthur Better Be. I forgot about that fight. You know, I've been up all night, man. I need my damn coffee. I got my donut, but I ain't got my coffee. Mind y'all business. I got the coffee. I just didn't touch it yet because it's so hot. But yeah, we got Better Be even Bivol. Now that fight, I'm starting to think, okay, so we got that in October. We got AJ and them this weekend. Then we got Fury and Usyk coming up next. I don't know if anything after that. But I'm highly interested in that Bivol and Better Be fight. I really am. I'm in on that. Now, I haven't gave my prediction on who's going to win, nor did I haven't discussed it with anybody yet. But yes, that's the out of these couple fights that's coming up, that's the fight that I'm really big on. You know why I'm big on that fight. The same reason why y'all might be big on that fight, because we need to close the gap. We need to get these other situations going on. Canelo, what you gonna do? You know what I mean? You gonna do what you gotta do, Canelo, or get the hell out the way. So we can see what these other guys gonna do. But yeah, I forgot about that. Which is the most anticipated fight for me is Bivol and Better Be, which is a 50-50 fight in my opinion right now. So thank you, Ben Boxing. But yeah, that's gonna be a dope one, man. Also, you know, okay, Shakur hurt his hand, so we know he'd be back sometime in 25. We looking for an opponent for Tank. To be honest with y'all, I'm gonna say this right now. I want Errol Spence to retire. I think Errol Spence need to retire, man. The same thing goes for Errol Spence when it comes to inactivity, man. And he's been highly inactive. Part of the reason why Errol Spence is in the position that he's in. All right? You gotta be living a fighter's lifestyle 100% through. You can't half-ass the fighter's lifestyle. And EJ was playing with the fighter's lifestyle. No more, no less, people. EJ was playing with the sport of boxing lifestyle. And, with all the different medical, situations he was coming up with, there's no way we want this man to come back into the ring, y'all. We can't. We not true fans, man. We don't care about that man's health. Now, these warriors getting in there, banging out and doing what they need to do to satisfy us. But at the end of the day, and they got to satisfy themselves too. And EJ's one of my favorites. He's my favorite of this era. But like I say, some good things don't last forever. And come on, y'all. Do we really want to see EJ back in the ring? Do we? Jay Spark in the building. Do we really want to see EJ back in the ring? No, the hell I don't. Too much time is passing over. Too much time is passing over. Too much time has passed over. You see how Danny look. We see how Danny look. Hey, Prize, I get you, bruh. I want to let you, I can't let you go, but I gotta let you go type of situations. I get you, Prize, but right now, listen, man, I'm worrying about these guys' health. Because I ain't the one in there getting punched on. I ain't the one that's prepping for these fights with these workouts and things like that. EJ's not going to do no more than what he already accomplished. He hit his ceiling. EJ did get up to his max. He got up to his max level. And the car accidents and the injuries, forget the fights. I'm talking about everything in between. Besides him naturally being inactive, but then with these situations, the medical situation makes it even worse. So no, I don't want to see that. It's long overdue. It's past due. Like, I guarantee you, let's say if he get back in the ring, he ain't gonna look good. He ain't gonna look good. Crush, what are you talking about? Crush keeping it real. What are you talking about? He ain't gonna look good. Look how people still be talking about his eyes don't look right. His eyes don't look right. His eyes don't look right. He don't look right. He don't look right. Even though he has a natural high look or natural sleepy look, but man, that look has got more than that's. Oh, it's a natural look, or he just got bare eyes. No, it's more deeper than that. Listen, EJ don't need no tune-up fight. He don't need no soft. He don't need none of that. He need to retire, man. He needs to retire. He needs to retire because, Terrence Crawford put a whipping on his ass. He come back in his ring. Somebody might not even have to put that much of an ass whipping on him, but bam. Once you get tendered up, man, it ain't hard to hurt you. Once something becomes tender, it definitely ain't hard to beat. It's definitely hard to beat once it becomes tender. I'm keeping it real.
That was crazy, Crush. That was crazy.
Yeah, but it was real, bro. I got to do this, man. That's why y'all love the grumpy OG, man. I'm keeping it real, baby, yo. You know what I'm saying? Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me this morning.
Once it's tender. Whoa.
Hey, man. We got an hour in, bro. You want to add on to something real quick, bro?
You doing your thing. All I can say is I agree with Crush, man. The way EJ look, he gonna end up like Tommy Hearns, man. He gonna end up even worse because his speech is bad now. Don't let him get no more beatings, man. He gonna be like Tommy Hearns. If anybody remember how James Toney used to talk, it'll make you cry to see him talk now. Anybody
It do
remember
make me
how
cry.
Tommy Hearns sound? It'll make you cry, man, how they sound now. So EJ is finished. He had a good run. He's one of those stories of what could have been. What could have been in Manny Pacquiao fight? What could have been if he would have got Keith Thurman? A lot of guys get that. He's one of the greatest stories ever told, man. But it's time to leave boxing, man, or you're gonna end up talking like James Toney or talking like Tommy Hearns, man. And if you listen to Errol Spence, he has slow speech already. So the last thing he needs is another ass whooping, man. Excuse my language. That's the last thing he need. You know what I mean? I mean, he gonna end up in a box. To be honest with you, man, these guys are stronger, faster than ever. So, and definitely, man, salute to my man Crush. Best morning show, man. Best show, and I appreciate my partner in crime, man. So when you see me, man, it's just like when Wiz Khalifa and Juicy J came together, man. Salute to my OG for coming being down with me. My guy, Crush the Legend.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. You rocking with the best, and it's a part. It's good to being a part of the best, man, because that's how you stay sharp, man. But yeah, we don't need to see that from EJ no more. Look at poor Danny. Danny could have wound up even more worse too. Goddamn. He lucky he only took the little damage that he took, but he definitely don't need to take his ass back in the damn ring either. It's over when it's over. It's over, man. When it's over, it's over. And I'm starting to see that some of these guys, they're not going to have the longevity in the sport of boxing like that. Boxing is not really a sport that you should plan on doing for 20 years because you got to take on so much. And then if you're not going to live the extraordinary boxers lifestyle like a Floyd Mayweather and those other guys who was able to fight for all these years, a couple decades, and still leave with their faculties. You ain't gonna do it the way they did it, then you need to get up out the ring. We can say what we want about Oscar. Oscar got all his faculties. I wish all of them didn't work because he's a little ditty for me when it comes to boxing.
And that's the thing about Oscar, man. And that's the thing I always say. I don't like Oscar the person, but as a fighter, he was a bad boy, man. Tito Trinidad, I mean, oh man, all the big fights, Floyd, Manny Pacquiao. I mean, the thing is this, man. But isn't it nice that he lived long enough so you can start hating him?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Everybody's
Most
not Jake
definitely.
LaMotta. Everybody's not Evander Holyfield. Most guys end up like Riddick Bowe. People don't remember Riddick Bowe was a great talker when he came out. Big Daddy Bowe, that was that dude.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Zone. I mean,
Right.
I don't realize that about James Toney is a very intelligent man. But would you know that now? He sound like a babbling idiot because of what? Getting beat to death, man. That's what it is, man.
Hey BBO, the way you do that beat the death joint, man, you got to make that a trademark, bro. You got to make that a trademark. You gotta use it as a voiceover. You could put it on my video, as an introduction. But the way you say that, bro, just like how EJ say, put them in the dirt. The way I love the way you say that, and I know everybody in attendance can agree, man. I love the way you say that, man. You gotta make a twist out of it. You gotta make a twist out of it. Put it on your BBO.
We're gonna definitely do that. We're gonna definitely do that. But Crush the Legend, best YouTuber on YouTube, man. I got my favorites, man, and I ain't scared to shout them out. 78 Sports, Crush the Legend, and Coach Squeeze. If you want to know who BBO is watching, those are 3 guys I'm watching, man. And I used to rock out listening to Crush back in the day when he first got going, man. I was like, this dude is cool. But on that note, man, it's your boy BBO Boxing. It's Crush the Legend, and we gone, y'all. Peace.
We out there. Have a good weekend. We see y'all later.
We really boxing. Who wanted the baddest?
I didn't know you could cook up like that.
Let's see. we boxing. Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.